morning, everybody, and welcome to The Grind. Mike Russin here. Today's topic of discussion is going to be talent is overrated. Talent is overrated. You guys have heard that saying before, I'm sure. You know, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work. You know, I've been reading this book lately that's actually appropriately titled Talent is Overrated. And, you know, they did a study and they found out they took, I think it was 25 violinists, and they started them all at the same age, and they followed them for 10 years. And at the end of 10 years, they separated these violinists into three groups. They separated them into a group that was, you know, mediocre, not very good. And then they took another group and they called them average, okay? They were right in the middle of the pack. And then they had the last group, a couple people that were experts. They were stars. They were really excelling at what they were doing, right? And what's interesting about this is they took these three groups and they did a survey, okay? And they asked them to rate their activities, their practices from most fun to least fun, okay? And there were probably 12 or 15 activities, you know, playing for friends, practicing with a group, playing for a crowd, for a live audience. And what's funny is all three groups said that playing for a live audience was the most fun, and all three groups said that practicing alone time practice was the least amount of fun. So all three groups, the mediocre, the average, and the greats, all ranked personal alone time practice as the least amount of fun. The difference was the greats did that activity more than any of the other groups. So what does that mean for us? Whether it's in sports, business, or life, the activity that is typically the least amount of fun is the one that you should be devoting most of your time towards. So if it's in business, you know, in our industry, I tell people focus on the basics. We're given a script when we start, and it's not a lot of fun to memorize 5 pages, but guess what? That's the building blocks of what's going to make you successful later on in life and later on in your career. In sports, you know, lifting weights, getting up early, going to the gym. You know, I wrestled for 13 years, getting into the gym to spar at 5:30 in the morning. That was not fun, but I liked the result at the end of the day when I won matches. So if you want to be great at anything in life, what I would encourage you is to think about this story of the violinist, okay, and be disciplined. What it boils down to is being disciplined and taking time to do the things that aren't fun and to do the things that other people aren't willing to do so that someday you can do things that other people can't do. Discipline, focus, and effort. That's what wins. It's not talent. Talent is just extra. That's like a cherry on the top. What wins at the end of the day is hard work. So if you're not fast enough, work harder. If you're not strong enough, work harder. If you're not smart enough, study harder. Put in more hours than everybody else, and I guarantee you at the end of the day, you'll come out on top. Thanks again for tuning in to The Grind. This is Mike Russin signing off.
Subscribe today at simonarias.net.